Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to those of you who have been with me for a while. If you are new, please consider liking and subscribing. The more the merrier. Right, what am I doing today? Well, it's Tuesday, so it's Tatty Treasure Tuesday. And if you knew what that is, I take one of the projects that Tanya over at Tatty Treasure has done, with her permission of course, and I put my spin on it, just do it my way. Sometimes I do it exactly the same, depends on the project. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm making some little file folders, yeah, that you can pop into your journals, to have little pockets on, some decoration. And yeah, now Tanya used some digital file folders that she cut out from a kit. I don't have any of those, and as I'm still trying to use what I've got rather than create more things, create a bigger unfinished pile or an unused pile, I've made some, and I'll show you how I've gone about doing it. Put those to one side. I've took a sheet of 12 by 12 paper and cut it up into 6. I'm not going to cut this one, I'm just going to show you. Yeah, it's like doing a jigsaw, this, isn't it? Ooh. So yeah, if you look at that, it becomes a sheet of 12 by 12. I've cut it straight in half at the 6, yeah, and then I've cut those strips at 4 inches and 8 inches. So we end up with 6 identically sized pieces measuring 6 by 4. So let's pretend we just did that on camera. I'm going to do it again with this. I like this actually, but I'm sticking to the more neutral one today. That's lovely, and it's from this pad that I got from the works here in the UK. They do quite a few of these neutral pads. Yeah, they're pretty. This one's called Vintage Texture. Yeah, they're really handy. Right, I'll move that out of the way and we'll crack on making these. I have done these before when I did gadgets and gizmos, showing you how to use the punch boards, but it doesn't hurt to see it again. Not everyone will have seen that video. Right, I want my tabs up at the left hand side there. So this is how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to punch, I'm going to line, I'll tilt to show you, the edge up with the centre of my punch, and I'm going to punch. I can't remember how big that were, so I'm going to guess. I think that might be how big it were. I'm then going to line that up again at the 1.5 inch mark. Yeah, it'll work exactly the same on your big punch board. You'll just get a bigger tab like that, a deeper one. That's all, if you don't have the mini one. So I'm going to go ahead and do all 6 of those. I couldn't count, I nearly said all 4 of those. So we're doing this in a slight mass make style. So that's 3. I'm hoping to get all these done and decorated. Yeah. I always hope to do more than I get done, but as long as you get the gist. There we go. We're into the Easter holidays. I love it when I put H's where they don't belong. Easter holidays now. Kids declared they were bored about half an hour ago. Bored. Day 2 of a 14-day holiday. And that's only if you count the 2 of the weekends. It's actually 16, isn't it? If you count the weekend at the beginning, the one in the middle and the one at the end. Yeah, bored. They've found something to do now. I think they're playing an Xbox game together. Right, that's that. Now I want to cut off the bit that I don't want. So I'm going to use my ruler and craft knife for that. Sometimes I'm brave and do it with my paper trimmer, but I'm not feeling brave today. I am using the lines just as a guide, but I can see exactly. Yeah, I'm doing it slightly by eye, and I'm cutting that off. I'm lining the ruler up with the bottom of that valley. Sure, that might need snapping off in a new blade. So I'll get hang of it by the time I've done 6, don't worry. Not that you are worried, probably. Yeah, don't worry about a thing. Please don't sing. Right, there we go. I bet Sally's guessed what that song is. We could do a pop quiz as a craft, couldn't we, really? I'll admit you sing it. Is that the way around that expression goes? I really don't know. Oh, do you remember Name That Tune? I don't know, you probably had that in States. It's probably a quiz show we copied, but it probably had a different name, didn't it? Lionel Blair. Name That Tune. It were a game show where you could win things. And what occurred was, you'd say, I'll name that tune in 5 or 3 or 2. And they'd play that many notes from the beginning of a song. And you had to name that tune. That's an old one, that. I remember watching that when I was a kid with my mum and dad. Whoa. I think it'd be like Spot the Intro now. I think so many songs sound so similar now. I don't think you could name a song on 2 or 3 notes, could you? I just don't think you could. I'm sure I'm cutting into this ruler. It's not very strong steel. I can't find my big ruler. Well, let's tell that tale properly. I can't find my big rulers. I've lost 2. I've lost the one with the safety thing in the middle to protect my fingers from, harm. And I've lost a bigger version of this. And I daren't cut along a plastic one because I'll just end up cutting ruler. As you can see, I've just nearly cut a metal ruler. So I'd be no good with a plastic one. Right, this is the last one, I promise. So that's that. Did I cut that one? Yeah, just about. I'll just need to trim that up. I think I need to snap my blade off. I'm not going to try that on camera. I need goggles, oven mitts and bag of mashings to do that. Right, so yeah, I've got my 6 all done now. I don't know if I've done them all the same way. Some are different, don't matter. They're not all going to go in the same project. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold them up. And what I do to know where to fold them, I'm conscious that sometimes with this cheaper paper, when you fold it, it can crack. So I tend to do that. I'll just fold one side, put a mark, and then I'll bob it on my scoreboard and score where that mark is. Like so. There you go. But then I can cheat with this one, can't I? Once I've done one, I now know I need to score it at 2 7/8. So I can do all others at 2 7/8. And if I'm wrong and I've scored all 3, I'll probably cry. I don't think I'm wrong. What's my sign say? I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Yeah. The story behind that sign I've got in my craft room, one of my daughters actually received it for Christmas off one of her friends, and she was quite insulted. But Rachel's a bit like that. It's Rachel's way or the highway. So yeah, I didn't realise children of that age could be so sarcastic, but apparently they can. Right, what I'm going to do now before I fold them up, so I'm going to go ahead and round all those 3 corners, and I'm using my smallest corner rounder. That one I'll do with my scissors if I don't like it. Oh, this must be so thrilling watching me round all these corners. I always use this corner rounder upside down as well, and get rid of the bits between punching, because it can throw a bit of a wobbler. So, what am I going to decorate these with, you might ask? Well, I think, am I on camera with my bits? No, they're just off camera. I've got out a load of washi tapes. I've got out some of my Tim Holtz ephemera pieces, you know, I can't tell you the official name of them. The snippets and die cuts, yeah. and I've got a couple of printed pages actually. I fancied some vintagey book page, and yeah, I don't like using real vintage book pages. It pains me. I'll be able to soon. So those there, I'll show you what I've got out to use. This is from a Victoria Designs kit, and it's newspapers. Yeah, digital vintage newspapers. I know that Lorna at Tailor Made Journals does a lot of these, but I've not had any of her kits on the vintage yet. I've had one or two, but none like that. So I'm going to be using those to collage with. I've had a bit of a beano on cutting out labels from Pink Monarch Prints. They're my newest favourite labels. Yeah, I've also got some that I printed on paper, like a numpty. So I might even rip some of those and collage with those, I don't know. Because I like to print my labels out of a thin card or a thicker paper. These are just on actually, it don't feel like copier paper. I think I might have even used my good paper for them. I often put the wrong thing in printer. I will decide to print wirelessly upstairs and I'll think, yeah, of course I've got right stuff in paper tray. Then I go down and find out, no you didn't. Anyway, we'll waffle over. Right, let's fold one of these up and see. I want the tab on the back. Yeah, oh they're perfect. Me like it. There we go. I'm going to grab my bone folder out and crease them as I bend them. That one needs to fold that way. Tell you what, no, we've got a tab on the right hand side on this one. You can, yeah, don't do for everything to be the same, does it? In fact, we've got a lot of tabs on the right hand side. Totally got these back to front when I scored some of them, didn't I? That one's on the left. I think when I decided to do that jigsaw at the beginning, I've not put them all back the right way when I've picked them up. But it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. Bit of variety. What's that? No, that way. There are two different sides on this, you see, and I decided which one I wanted showing. So we've got one that side. Da, 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 da. So we've ended up 4 that way and 2 that way. Not a problem. Right, what Tanya then did is she put a pocket on. A little pocket so you could tuck something in and something in. She also glued these. But I don't know if I want to glue them. I might want them so you can flip them down and write. So I'm not going to glue mine. I'm going to leave them like that. If I then decide when I put them in a project I want to glue them closed, I can. But for now, I don't want to. Right, what I am going to do is grab another piece of paper from that pack. Yeah, I knew I'd got another piece out for a reason. This is it. I'm going to put some little pockets on. Yeah. And I think I'm going to have my pockets yay wide. No measuring today. I'm just going to mark it with a pencil onto pocket. So I'm going to cut a strip that wide. And I'm going to grab my trimmer. Oh, I've got my old workhorse trimmer out today. This is my old trimmer. I've had a lot of years. It's a rotary trimmer. It works amazingly well. Cuts chipboard. And as I happen to have it out, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to need 2 strips that wide, aren't I, to make pockets on 6. So I'm going to cut another one roughly the same size. Might be a bit bigger, but as we're not measuring, it don't matter, does it? You don't even need to measure these, you know. I just wanted to use a full sheet and have no waste. Right, what I'm going to do now is put a pocket on there. Can you see? So I'm gonna, no measuring, I'm gonna get my scissors and cut that like that. Golly, this is brave for me. This really is brave. I'm gonna round those, the top corner but not the bottom. That's it. I'm gonna ink this before I stick it on. I'm using my Old Faithful Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. And I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer I've decanted into my little mini bottle. There we go. I'm eager to decorate this first one. Well then, when I've decorated the first one, I'll come in and do the rest. A bit like Tina does on a mass makes. Right. There we go. We've got our pocket. Do I need to trim that a little? I do. I need to trim it a smidgen more. Being careful not to cut the crease. And there we have a little pocket there. That's it. Right, while that glue sets, I'm going to ink some more. Need a bit more ink on my dauber now. But yeah, I think these are really cute. And depending on how you decorate them, you could have them, well, you could have it like that, couldn't you? And it could open like that. Oh, do you know what? I might decorate some up that way, portrait style. That could be really nice. Tanya had done hers landscape. You can do what you want, can't you? There are no rules. You make your own rules up as you go along. I'll not do the insides, I'll do those later. I'm just going to do the tab. There we go. Cute. I'm liking this. Right. Do you know what? I don't think I even want to use. Do you know that paper I just showed you? I'm not sure I need it. I might just... Yeah, I do. I want some. Get some. Right. I like this colour as well. It goes well with this paper. I think I'm going to use this one to start off with. Put those out of the way. So we've just got the one we're working on. Move your envelope punch board, woman, because you've been with it. I'm even all organised with my glue book ready. It's not normal, is it, me to be this organised? Right, I'm going to use, I don't think I want my tear ruler. I think I just want a regular ruler. I'm just going to tear, it's not long enough that, is it? And I've lost my other metal rulers, so use my plastic one. Yeah. I'm just going to rip some white edges off that I don't want. I really have been in a collaging mood this last week or so. Something really satisfying about collaging, isn't there? Don't know what it is. Right. Just tear that white edge off. Oh, I just love that sound as well sometimes. It's just so... I'm strange. I've been watching the video that Tanya made and it's quite funny. She mentioned that someone had wanted to send her some Happy Mail from America. Yes, and I have had 2 ladies contact me, want to send me Happy Mail. I've said to them, yeah, but I want to do a swap. And I know I need to email you both back. I've just had such a busy week. So yes, I will email you back. So anyway, the story was, so Tanya said, what I would really want is your old envelopes. Old used envelopes, you know, window envelopes particularly, because you get such nice envelopes in the US, much nicer than what we get here. Yeah, pop over and watch Tanya's video. I'm not going to moan about envelopes, I'm going to hand over to Tanya on that one. Yeah, you do. She also used some tea bags in it that I'd sent her in post. And she's saying, that's funny, isn't it, that a normal person would think it was very strange to be sending used tea bags to each other through post. But one of my friends had very kindly saved me loads during the initial lockdown last year. Far more than I could even use. And the reason Marlene saves me is for the same reason Tanya needed some. She remembers to take the tea bag out before she puts the milk in. I never do. So, saving my own tea bags, I just never remember to take the milk out. Do you know, I think I might want another piece of that there. I don't know. I really don't know. I think that's just like matted with newsprint, isn't it? But I like it. I do. You know, I might zoom in a bit actually, because this is a rather small project, you know. I'm just going to pause and zoom. And I'm back. You can see what I'm doing better now. Yeah, I'm not going to decorate that side up because I want to put some little tags in. Yeah, I do. I'm just going to grab an example little tag. So I don't want to put stuff on that side that's going to get caught when I put a tag in, do I? No, I don't. So this is the side I'm decorating where the pocket is. See, I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. Move your ruler out of the way for now, woman. And your ink. Get your glue. Am I in shot? Now I've zoomed in, I'm not sure where to be placed. That's it. Yeah. It is possible, I suppose, to zoom without pausing, but I can't do that. I'm not that technical. So, bob that there. There you go. I'm not being perfect, and I'm happy that I'm not being perfect. It's new for me. Right, let's get the Tim Holtz bits and bobs out. And let's pick one. I'm thinking about the projects I've got coming up when I choose. Oh, that's a big one. Way too big that is, isn't it? So, oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I like that. I think that one might be done. There's some creepy crawlies in here as well. I might make one with a creepy crawly on for you, Zoe. I know how you love creepy crawlies. I might steal myself to use one. Oh, that'll be nice. And another. I would need a bigger pocket for that though, wouldn't it? Oh, I could just tilt that and fit it on. Yeah, I'm thinking the ones from the newer packs, you know. Yeah, this is another thing Tanya were mentioning in her video. Tim Holtz's newer packs have got grey around the edge rather than white. I think they're just looking better on this project. So, if I get 6 out, then I've got enough for them all. Oh, I could do a mushroom one. I might do a mushroom one. That can be a maybe. That's a maybe pile. Can you see? While I'm rifling, it's rude if I don't let you see, isn't it? That might be a smidgen large maybe pile. Oh, that might be a smidgen small. We don't know. Oh, shiny mushroom. That's not a Tim Holtz. Oh, there's quite a few mushrooms. That's too big. That's too big. I'm regretting mixing all my different packs up now. It's just a habit that all my Tim Holtz all got emptied into here. So every time I've bought different packs, that's where they've gone. That might be a bit bright, but that might be lovely in that rose journal that I'm doing. So I've got to be conscious that these are going to go in different projects, so I don't have to do them matchy-matchy. Is that the same one? I think I've had that once, but it's out now. Oh, a butterfly. That's a big butterfly. Oh, a bigger mushroom. Oh, we've even got people. Children. I think I might put them on. I can. There's no rules other than the ones I make for myself. That might look good. I'll keep that out. Oh, here we go. Underneath. Yeah, some of these are a bit big for this project. Oh, that's nice. Is that, I don't know. I'm going to call it lavender. I know it's not. It's just that colour. And I'm spotting some Tim Holtz flutterbys. That might be nice. I think he's a bit big. Ooh, a bee. I don't want to look at that. It's horrible. Oh, I could do that for you, Zoe. Oh, no. Can't look at that. I'm sorry. It's too realistic. Can't do realistic bees. I absolutely love the bee kit that My Porch Prints do because the bees aren't too realistic. The honeycombs are doable. I don't like the appearance of honeycombs. Right, I've got enough out now. I'll stop. Oh, look at that, he's sideways. I like him. I'll stop rifling. I'll tip all them off and let's stick one on. So we're going to have here then. I think I'm going to go for that first one. Is that it? It could be. I'm wanting that, and I want a pink monarch prince label. I could put a label on this side. Do you know, I think that might be what Tanya did. So you see the label poking out when you put something else in. I don't think that needs anything else because I've got such a busy background with that vintage paper. I think that's done, isn't it? That's done. I'm going to glue it on and leave it there. Because these die cuts are quite thick, I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer, not my glue stick. I've not inked it either. I'm getting really good at not having to ink everything to death. I like that. I'm going to ink this though because I've not cut them perfectly. You can see bits of white. So I'll cover those up with my ink. I'm going to Cosmic Shimmer them. I'm going to bob that there. And that's it. That is it. Yeah, it might look a bit plain, but like I said, when it's got something else in there, I could even do that. If I had a slightly larger ticket, I think that would look fabulous in there. Yeah, so that's one. Let's grab another one and we'll do another one. I'm on a roll. I'm going to get these 6 done, I've decided. I want to put my pockets at the opposite side to the tab as well. No idea why that is. I just want to. I might put lid on that glue stick. Because everything's sticking to it. But then again, I'm going to use it in a minute. Right, get my corner around it. Am I in shot? Yeah. I'm constantly worrying now if I'm in shot because I've zoomed in. Could even put a little notch in there if you wanted. And of course, this whole thing is doable without even using the envelope punch board. You can draw your own tab. You can draw around anything. I think I've cut. Oh no, that is okay. Right. Get some glue on. Yeah, these are pretty cute. Definitely going to put one in my rose journal that I'm finishing. If you've not seen it, you're wondering what I'm talking about. I'm doing some unfinished project videos because I have lots of unfinished projects. I'm absolutely terrible at starting something, seeing something else I want to do, abandoning the current project and moving on. And if I'm wanting to get my craft room more organised and fit my second desk in, which is the plan, I need to get rid of some stuff that's hanging about. Use more of what you've got and buy less. Nothing, if I can manage it. Right, well that glue sets, I'm going to ink round here. I won't put you through the pain of inking the inside again. It's not necessary, is it? We'll just ink the bits you're seeing. Yeah, that looks good. Right, cut a piece of paper. That should be the right width, and it is. So, I can get away with using my little ruler for this. Because I'm ripping a small piece. That's that. And do you know what? I know I'm going to have another one that size at least, so I'm going to rip that ready as well. I want to do another one. There we go. And then I'm going to ink both these together. I do find when I'm inking thinner papers sometimes, if I pile them up like this and they're less wibbly wobbly, the ink easier. Or even just put a piece of card behind it like that. Put it up to the edge of the piece of card. I find it easier. Right, let's stick this one on. Glue stick. Yeah, it's a right cute little project. If you do bob over to Tanya's video as well, it's quite a long, she did some larger file folders as well. I'm not doing any larger ones in this video, I just want to do these cute little ones. I'm not sure where at the moment I would use the large ones, so I don't want to go making them. Right, let's grab another Tim Holtz flower. I think I'm going to use that rose. Yes, I am, because that's going to be perfect in my rose journal. Look at me, speed crafting. I'm just conscious that some of my recent videos have been very scatterbrained and I've got hardly outdone. It took forever. Right, let's find another label. Ooh, we could even have one going up that way. That might look good up there. No, actually, I don't. I think they look better that way. And I'd want a lighter coloured one than that. I just like the look of that label there. Don't know what it is, I just like it. These are quite thin, so I'm going to try this one with glue stick. It should be fine. There we go. Yeah, I've not had any more trouble with my glue stick since I've started keeping it in a drawer under the desk where it's shadier. Now summer's coming, I think I might have to rethink where I keep my glue altogether, if I don't remember to put the blind across before I go to bed. So that's the second one. I'm loving these. Stuck my hand in glue twice just because I can. Right, let's get this. How do I want that? This is going to have the pocket at that side, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's why we're getting a bit confused there. Didn't know what I was doing. No new there then. I've got the washi tape out and I've not used any. At least I've not showed it yet. I've only got about 10 rolls out. I didn't go to too much trouble. But that's me when I'm crafting. Quite often I don't do what I set out to do. I wanted that other colour. Do you know what? I'm going to do this one in that colour because that's the way I've cut it. But I like that better. Save that for other side on one of them. Save that for other side. That's better. Do it that way, woman. If you're not happy with it, don't go sticking it down. Because you know you'll just end up not using it or peeling it off. Save yourself the bother. There we go. I didn't. That's the corner done. Put your glue stick up there where you're not going to put your hand in it. I'm like a child sometimes when it comes to crafting. That's that. Now we'll ink that while the glue sets. Let's get the glue on. Remember, this one's going on the left hand side. As long as I remember to ink the side where I've got the rounded corner, I should be fine. So pop that there. I'm in shot. Straighten it up a little bit. Yep, that's done. Then we'll ink while that glue sets. Ink the tab bit. Yeah, top idea, these with little side pocket, Tanya. I'm loving them. That's going to go on there. Back with the glue stick. There we go. I've not been too perfect, but I don't want it wonky. Can't be wonky. I'm not that loose and free yet. Oh, I can't pick that up. I'm not sure I like that blue. Do you reckon? No. Back in there, he rejected. I was going to use this rose. I decided if I tilted it, it would fit, didn't I? But I think it needs to go on a right hand side one. So, not that. I do like that, but it's just a bit too tall. I'm going to have to snip its thing off. But I can do that. I can cut its bottom off. Sorry. So it goes right down to the bottom. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I can live with that. Cosmic shimmer, here we go. Looking here, a helicopter outside. Don't know what's curing. Ah. Looking for something or somebody. It's like early evening here now. Oh, I do like that. Oh, don't move it too much. That's it. And let's find a label. Yeah, I really like these labels. They're my new favourites at the minute, pink monarch prints. I'm quite blonde me sometimes. That's probably not politically correct to say that. A bit dim. I feel like I can say it because before I went grey I was blonde. I didn't even know Pink Monarch Prints had a YouTube channel. And yeah, I watched a couple of videos yesterday. It's like, wow, how did I not know that? It's weird sometimes, the fact that YouTube never shows you certain things. And it's not a tiny YouTube channel. She's got 3-4 times more subscribers than me. Oh, I like that. That's 3 done. Cooking with gas, cooking with gas. Right, I want to use the piece I'd already cut on one. All the rest of them need pockets at that side. So I'm going to have to use it that way around. I am. Or have I done 3? I've done 3 so I can use the other piece. Now I think that other piece might be a bit narrow going on the width of that. I'm going to have to cut another piece off. I made that too narrow, people. You won't see this big chopper now I'm zoomed in, you'll just see the top of it. I'm just cutting another piece off my paper. If I can remember where I put it, that is. Here it is. Yeah, I want it wider than that. So, I'm just using the other one to measure. That's better. I'll make it a smidgen wider even. Because I've got a couple of pieces I wanted to use that only just fit on, hadn't I? Right, here we go, I'm back. Cut another piece. Yes. I could even use that to measure the height and save myself more time, couldn't I? I certainly could. That's one. Speeding this up even more now. What do I like? I might have to have a lie down in a dark room after this. So that should be 3. Let's check if that height is good. That's absolutely fine. I'm a happy bunny. So let's chomp the corner and give it an ink before we glue it on. Right. And today we have, just as a little bonus feature, Julie juggling. I've had that dropsy today, you know where you pick things up and you drop them straight away. I've dropped all sorts right from getting out of bed this morning. It's a good job there were no cutting involved in making tea today. Ooh, yeah. We had an absolutely lovely tea. I've been trying some of these. I'm a bit of a, I like to cook from scratch, everything from scratch. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with not cooking from scratch. I think it's a habit I've got into. My girls are lactose intolerant, and yeah, they're 14, and I know now it's pretty easy to get lactose-free stuff, but even like 10-12 years ago it wasn't. So you just do get into the habit of cooking everything from scratch, because it's amazing what products have lactose in, and milk. And yeah, so it's a little bit radical for me to go buying a ready-made meal, but we have started getting some of these ready-to-cook meals from Asda. They're ready meals, but they're not. They don't have as long a shelf life on. And we had this, is it katsu chicken? Now Becca chose it because she knew it were a Japanese curry. I didn't have a clue. And do you know what? It was absolutely lovely. It's got this like breadcrumb on that were a little bit curry flavoured. Then it came with a little pot of curry sauce. I was a bit annoyed that you had to put this pot, it wasn't a pot, it was a bag. You had to put this bag of curry sauce into something else to heat it up in the oven. And I'm thinking, I don't have any small oven-proof dishes. Then I remembered I had some of these cute little ceramic, I don't even know what they're called. I used to make shepherd's pie in them for girls when they were young. That's too wide, woman. So rip yourself another one, not quite that wide. And yeah, this katsu chicken was absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm already thinking about getting a recipe to make it myself rather than buy it ready-made from Asda. So yeah, Becky loves it. Rachel eats very bland food. She doesn't do anything with spices in. So she had French bread pizza and fries. And I did make her have some vegetables with it. So Becca and I had rice and vegetables with it. I did frozen vegetables, yeah, that's another thing, another time saver for me. But they do say quite often your frozen vegetables are better for you, and I've got more vitamins and minerals in, don't they? So yeah, that's making my life a bit easier. But that was an absolutely lovely tea. I can't wait to have that one again. But we're supposed to be trying them all before we go repeating them. And we won't be having anything from Asda this week because I have a regular delivery slot on a Sunday, and you don't get that on Easter Sunday. You have to book another. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try HelloFresh. Got an absolutely fabulous offer on where you get your first box half price. So we're giving that a whirl. So that's going to be delivered Saturday. We'll see. I can't even remember what we're eating next week. Right, let's grab one of these. One of these that were too wide. Oh, that fits perfectly now, doesn't it? Is that supposed to be that way round? Is that sideways? Do you know, I don't know. So I'm not going to use it because I think it's back to front. But this one, that will fit on lovely now. Yeah. Get the cosmic shimmer on it. Yeah, I'm not even telling you what I'm doing now because you've seen it, haven't you? I'm just rabbiting. Random rabbiting. So yes, we will be trying our first HelloFresh order. So we'll not become regular customers because the full price makes my eyes water. It really does. But I love a bargain. This is really, it's not sad, it's just how well trained my children are to spot a bargain. I asked them, what Easter egg do you want this year? Because yeah, they are lactose intolerant, but as they've got older, they can tolerate a little bit of milk. Excuse me, and they can have chocolate now and again. And our Rachel's like, I'm not bothered, we'll get one from Co-op on Easter Monday. Like, oh, you are so well trained. So she wants a reduced Easter egg on Easter Monday. Oh, that's nice. That one seems much bigger. Yes, it's bigger than the ones I've been using. Do I want it or don't I? I think it's too big. It wouldn't look better on one of others. I didn't realise I'd got ones in another size. I'm going to put that one on. So yeah, how well trained is she? Let's go to Co-op on Monday for bargains. Eee. I know this label's sideways, but I'm living with it because it looks good. I like it. Right, that's 4 done. 4 down, 2 to go. I really am cooking with gas. I'm quite shocked at myself actually. That's a narrower one. I'm going to use it wrong way around because I want to put that big calendar label on I just found. So I'm going to go for it. They're not all going in the same project, woman. They don't have to be matchy-matchy. But somehow they've ended up being very matchy-matchy. It's habit, isn't it? I suppose if I do 6 items matchy-matchy, 6 file folders, I could then do 6 other items, and then 6 other items, and I've got a set of 3 to sell in my shop. Sounds like a plan. It's a plan I formulated a long time ago, but carrying out that plan is, yeah, it's different, isn't it? Right, let's put this on this time before I put the paper on, because it happens to be in my hand. Oh, don't drop it. So yeah, you know what we've had for tea? I have no idea what we're having for tea tomorrow. I think. Oh, I do know. I've got some rice left over. I always cook far too much rice. So I will be getting some chicken out. We'll do some form of chicken stir fry. And I can do some egg fried rice with that rice we've got. Love a bit of egg fried rice. Right, that's too wide still even for that, isn't it? That's too wide. That will be perfect if I take that coloured one off the edge. The, yeah, plain colour. Yeah, that will be. And of course, what I don't use here will just end up in my collage box. Not a problem. I like these bits on as well, where you see the top of the paper. Get your little ruler out for this bit, missus. So one more left after this, haven't we? Wowza. Again, I have no idea what time it is. I'm inking on the lid again. Don't know what time I started. No idea what time I'm going to finish. But I'm feeling like this is not going to be as long as War and Peace. For some reason. Wee. And we've had a few wees. Right, which one we're going to put in here? Should I use a mushroom? I do like that mushroom. I really do. Oh, I like it, but then do I want the people? Oh, I love the people. I don't know. What would I put the people in? I don't know what I'd put the people in at the moment. I want the lavender. No, because I've used the big label. I don't want a tiny little lavender on it, do I? I want something big. I want to make a statement with this one. I don't know which way that's supposed to go, but I like it that way. So that's the way it's going, yeah. And I'm sorry, Zoe, I teased you there saying I was going to make one with a bug. I just can't bring myself to do it. But do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to collect all the bugs up out of the Tim Holtz kits and my leftovers of the bug paper, because I know it's your favourite, and I'm going to just post them to you. Then they're out of my life for good. I don't have to look at them anymore. Because I know they're your favourite. Right, oh, I like that. Really, I didn't ink that one, did I? Makes all that difference sometimes. So, ink around your little tab. Oh, there was a squeaky noise downstairs. I think someone's just squeakily pulled a chair out. And here's my last one. So, did we cut one ready for that? I think we did. Yep. For some reason I think I've cut that wonky. May have not. I'll cut the corner and see. Oh, the helicopter's back. It's not found whoever... Look, it's gone funny. It's not found whoever he's looking for. I hope it's nothing too serious. They might have note to do. They might be. We live very close to motorway. As the crow flies, it's like we live less than half a mile from motorway. So sometimes they're just monitoring motorways, aren't they? If something's gone off. So it could be that. Right. This one's going to be a very grungy one, because this is the end of the paper that seems much darker. Yeah, look at it. Very grungy. Grunge City, this one. Let's do that inking. Yep. And which size paper at right width? It's that one. Yeah. Where's my little ruler gone? No idea. You probably can see it and you're shouting at me. If anyone knows where I put the lid from this tin, this is my tiny ephemera tin. It has a lid with buttons on. Can't find it. I used it in the last video. If anyone remembers what I did with it, just put me a message in bottom. Otherwise I'm going to have to watch that video to see where on earth I put it. Now I'm beginning to think I've already said that. No, I think I mentioned that to Tanya earlier on a message. I don't think I've said it in this video. I can't think of anyone else I would have been telling that to today. I've been for my walk to the post office again with my friend Jane. We're getting pretty good at that now. I've walked 3 days out of the last 4. It'll be a size 12 by April. No, I won't. Oh, there we go. So, do you know, I think I'm going to do it. I'm putting the people on. I want the people on. Yeah, I do. So I don't know what I'm going to put this in yet. I might just do a Tim Holtz People ephemera set. Put that in shop, because I don't know if there's a project I'm going to want people in at the moment, but I just think they fit so perfectly on there, don't they? Yeah, there you go. And let's have a label. I think
Which
this one's...
skill do you want to enable? Which skill do you want to enable?
Nothing, thank you.
Do you mean nothing gold can stay?
No, just go away.
Alright.
Should not made an appearance for a few videos. I think I have just realised what is activating her. I say let's have. And the way I say it, I think it sounds like her name. And I've said, let's have a label. She's misheard that as, yeah, her name, Enable. That's so funny. So we can have a dark label is what I was about to say, because this one is much grungier and I like that. I do like that. Oh, right, we're done. I've made 6. Wowza. Whoa, I really need to go and have a rest now, having made 6 of these. So we've got one with people. We've got a quite bright one that I'm going to put in my rose journal. we've got, can you even see that? I'm off camera, aren't I? And we've got 4 that all actually go pretty nice together, don't they? Oh, I'm well impressed with myself today. A good craft that was. Right, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. All your links will be in the description below, links to Tanya's video and links to some other things I've used. So thank you for watching, see you next time, bye.